This is an unsolvable magic trick. Cover with a white cloth and tap the floor twice. Then the magician float with chair, showing no flaws. Amazed, David eagerly wants to buy this trick to get rich, but the old magician plans to pass it only to his grandson. David asks for another demonstration, but when the old magician covers himself again, David suddenly attacks him. David then claims all the magician's original tricks as his own. Soon, David becomes a famous magician, but his comeuppance follows. A boy excitedly shakes David's hand as a fan, but David immediately exposes his trick. Embarrassed, the boy returns the just-stolen ring and offers to perform a more impressive trick. Following the boy's instructions, David writes numbers on a notebook while covering his hand, then verifies a banana to prove the boy's knife isn't fake. The boy swipes his cut palm across a blank paper, revealing the same numbers David wrote. However, David still sees through the trick. The pen the boy gave David has a tracking chip, synchronizing writing to a phone. While David fetches the banana, the boy writes the numbers on the paper with invisible crayon. The knife and blood are props, with the real knife hidden in the boy's pocket. Moved by the boy's passion for magic, David prepares an autograph. But as David leaves, the boy immediately goes to the safe and enters the numbers from the paper. David scoffs, saying such basic psychological suggestion couldn't reveal his safe code. With his plan exposed, the boy directly asks if David murdered his grandfather to steal the levitation trick. David denies it and refuses to show the safe. Before leaving, the boy angrily states there are other ways to send David to prison. David panics. To destroy evidence, he turns off all cameras and burns the stolen magic notebook from the safe. The next day, David learns of his wife's death, with police suspecting him. About to provide an alibi, David remembers turning off the cameras. After searching the house, police ask to check David's safe. As David enters the code, he suddenly guesses a terrifying truth. The boy had swapped his ring, installing a tracking chip that captured the safe code when David opened it yesterday. David left fingerprints on the boy's knife when he took it, and that knife was used to kill David's wife. Now it lies in David's safe, clearly planted by the boy last night. This is the ultimate magic trick the boy showed David, and also a perfect revenge.